Hey guys, today we're coming back with another map review, and this time we're going to do firing range. If some of y'all have played Black Ops 1, y'all probably know firing range originated in the first Black Ops game. It was a very popular map back then, and has been remastered and brought to Black Ops 4, same with Nuketown and several other maps that I will be covering in this series. So now, quick overview of the map like I always do first. Quick kind of basic explanation. It's got two long flanking routes and then a middle area between two buildings front and back, two on the sides. That area is like a no man's land. You don't go in there unless you either feel like Rambo or you just expect to die. I mean, that's the only way I can explain it. If your friends are holding down that area, maybe I would be able to move freely, but unless you know you have backup helping you in that same area, I would not push it. So I'm going to tell you the two flanking routes is what I stick to. I'll go in the middle sometimes if I have a sniper or something to hold down a position, but not much else. So, now that you know the basic overall layout of the map, let's get into the map review. First of all, I want to talk about Specialist. I am not an amazing sniper in this game. I would honestly say I'm a better sniper in games such as Black Ops 2, World War II, things like that. I felt like I had more skill as a sniper, and I'm getting better at this game, but it's not my best right now. So I am working on it, but it's not the best at it. So I'm going to precursor my first pick by saying that. But I would say Prophet is not a bad person for this map. The reason I say that is, as you know, I talked about there being a no man's land. Well, that's a long area of sight, which is very good for a sniper, which is very nice for the special of Prophet, of having that long range taser rifle. And you can get a lot more collats and things because they're going to kind of bunch up in that area. So yes, I would say he's a good one. The Seeker Mine, it's a hit or miss thing. I mean, it depends on what situation you're in, if it's useful or not. But you can change that out with equipment, so I don't really factor that in as much. But now, let's move on to the weapons, I would say, that are very good for this map. First of all, I would probably say use the Titan, because the Titan is a very good medium to longer range weapon. You can win close range gunfights, but I wouldn't recommend it if you're going up against like the Maddox and the Spitfire. They're great weapons, it's just in that area it's very difficult to try and beat something with a high rate of fire and decent damage with the Titan. So I would say that you can run whatever attachments you want. I usually run red dot on most weapons. I've just always found it cleaner, but I actually do like the iron sights of the Titan, so that's kind of a 50-50 split for me. But I would say that's a very good weapon. It helps you hold down an area, or you can play a little more aggressively with it, but you don't have to keep reloading, which in such a small map is very nice. So my second recommendation is probably going to be the Spitfire. The Spitfire is a very good weapon, but unfortunately it's held off by one thing, which is range. So yes, on certain maps that's going to hurt you more than others. But in this map, I find myself getting into a lot of close range encounters. And it doesn't hurt to have that high rate of fire weapon to kind of bail you out of a few situations. And if you're going on the flanking routes, I would definitely say go for a Spitfire because it's a good high damage weapon, well, high fire rate, good damage weapon. And that definitely helps in a flanking position where it's not as much about, well, I want to be able to hit this guy, far away. I want to be able to drop him when I hit him because I don't want him to turn around and kill me. So that's definitely nice. So I would say probably use the Spitfire or the Titan. As you can see in this gameplay, I'm using an AR. I'm just going to say this, guys. ARs are viable almost everywhere now with the amount of time and things you can put into them. So it's just hard for me to recommend ARs because to me they're just such a versatile weapon that's hard to find a map that I don't think they have a spot on. So you'll notice that I don't recommend as much on the ARs because the ARs are super viable in this game. And it's just really hard for me to, well, oh, this map is very good. Well, every map is good for an AR. I mean, it's just a hard thing to justify here. So, getting past that, now let's talk about some playstyles you can use. Now, this map has two kind of playstyles that I see a lot of. You kind of have hold down the fort, or you have this weird running gunplay style, which I call flanker. Flanker is very much, you're trying to kind of play it like Nuketown. You're trying to go around the outside, get rid of the enemy, and when the spawns flip, you'll head back that way and you'll catch them on the way back. It's good for a quick gunfight, but sometimes we'll get a little aggravated, especially have a little less patience on those long walks when the spawns flip and things like that. But it's still a very fun thing to do. I'm not even going to lie. Then you have the more hold down position. And a lot of people call this camping, but I really don't. Just depends on how you play it. Now, I'm not saying hide in a corner and don't move from that corner. But what I am saying is, if you'll notice, across that trailer is a long line of sight. So, if you want to move in it and kind of say, okay, well, I'm going to try and keep this area clear for my people, then if you kind of keep moving and do that, I don't mind. And I don't think that's camping, because it has a purpose to it. But it's holding down an area, yes, but it's not like I'm hiding in this one corner waiting for somebody. It's not like that area on the backup terminal where you're just going to die, period. You're not going to be able to do anything. So I don't feel like this strategy is camping. I feel like it's more of a tactical point, because I'm not saying, go hide in this one corner or do something, or get up in this one tall area and use all these things to make it to where they can't get you down. I'm saying if you want to find an area that they're rushing a lot, if you want to set up with a weapon, which I would prefer to say I would use the Titan or the VKM. The Hades is good, but I prefer it for a lot faster gameplay style. I would say use the Titan. If you want to get in an area and say they're rushing, and you know what? They're not going to rush through here this time. I'm going to be here to stop them. Then do that, because I've done it a lot on this map. As you can see, I'll find the spots that they're rushing from and I'll take them out. I have no problem with that because it's not camping. If they're going to keep running through one spot, I can stay there and keep getting kills, which is helping my team in a team deathmatch. So that's where I would say how to play for the two things. So those two are my two play styles, I would say. Now, I'm going to give you a few little heads up. For one, you've probably heard me say this in this video before. Do not go in the middle unless you are really confident or you're kind of going in a indefinite kind of suicide run almost. I know it seems like I'm kind of over-exaggerating something, but it is very dangerous to go in the middle because you just have all these buildings where people can be hunkered down and fighting. And so definitely that is something dangerous that I would not recommend doing unless you either are very confident or you just know that there's either you've got people in these buildings or you know that you're covered or you just don't really care about dying. But I would definitely say try and avoid the middle. Also, if you're going to want to find a spot for sniping and things like that, I probably shouldn't tell you all this because it's a little annoying if you'll get into a lobby with me. I'm not even going to lie. But if you can get up into that tower's very good for sniping. It's a little campy, yeah, I'm not even going to lie. It's a little campy, but it's still a good spot for sniping. And in a game that's definitely kind of messed with the sniping meta quite a little bit, it's nice to still find those spots that make you feel like a half-decent sniper, because some of this has definitely changed up my meta as a sniper, and it bothers me a little bit. So I definitely feel like that is a deal of how the two spots I would pick for sniping, because sniping is viable on this map and it's fun. It's just very difficult unless you find the right spot. So aside from all that, that's the end of this map review. Kind of a little shorter than the other ones, but this map is just classic, but it's not really, I don't want to ever call this map cookie cutter because it's the farthest thing from cookie cutter. It's a good map, but it's not just super, in depth or super convoluted or just complex. It's a very simple map, but it's a very good simple map. So that's kind of why I kept this short and sweet. So before I sign off, I have a little bit of business to attend to with the channel. So recently I launched a Twitter page for the YouTube. And I made this half because I want to be able to interact with, half because I want to be able to interact with y'all. I want to be able to hear y'all's feedback. I want to be able to give out some stuff once we hit some higher subscriber numbers and do. And I want to be able to give credit, because if y'all send me in some gameplay and stuff, I have no problem with that because I'll probably use it. But I will give you full credit, I promise that. Just leave me something you wanted me to credit it to, and I'll credit it to that person. So that's what it definitely helps for me to have that. And for two, I just really want to start being able to give y'all more options because we are getting close to we're getting close to 30 subscribers. And by January or February, I'd like to see if we could hit 35 subscribers. And I have said in a previous video a while back that I would do my first giveaway at 40 subs. So if y'all want to find your friends, get them up here and say, hey man, you ought to join. You know, you might be able to win some. Or if you're watching them but you aren't subbed, you might want to try that because I am going to start trying to do some small videos and start small giveaways with my videos and things, so I can start giving back to y'all as much as y'all have given to me. And so I'm not going to say that I'm going to be doing big PS4 videos and stuff like, PS4s and all that, but I definitely want to give y'all some stuff that I feel like something y'all might enjoy. You know, it might not be something big. I'm not going to say it's going to be something big, but it'll be something that I know as gamers y'all could enjoy. So I'm going to leave a link down in the description for the Twitter, and also we have a Team Protopian Gaming Discord, but it's been set up, but we're still trying to establish it. We don't have many members currently, and it has been in earlier videos, so this isn't a new announcement. But I do want to remind y'all, we are doing that, and I do want y'all to come join and do, because you know what, I like interacting with y'all. I like hearing y'all's thoughts. I like hearing y'all's ideas, because if y'all want me to do a Black Ops 3 video or a Black Ops 2 video, stuff like that, if y'all tell me that, then I can look into doing it. But I can't read y'all's minds, so it's nice to be able to know what y'all want and be able to interact with y'all. So I'm going to leave both those down in the description. Just come join us, come check us out. It would be really great if you join us and just interact with us and do. We always have fun out there. And so I'm going to leave those two down in the description. Please leave a like, subscribe, and just thank you for everything you've done for this channel. Have a good day. Talk to you later.